परदेसिया दो दिन का मुसाफिर, परदेसिया दो दिन का मुसाफिर, प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर, परदेसिया दो दिन का मुसाफिर, परदेसिया दो दिन का मुसाफिर, प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर। सब भूला, प्रभु भजन में चौकस रहना, प्रभु भजन में चौकस रहना, प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर, परदेसिया दो दिन का मुसाफिर, परदेसिया दो दिन का मुसाफिर, प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर। जाएगा बंदे राजा चाहे रंग का भिखारी, आया है सो जाएगा बंदे राजा चाहे रंग का भिखारी, रंग का भिखारी, हीरा तन माटी बन जावे, हीरा तन प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर, परदेसिया दो दिन का मुसाफिर, परदेसिया दो दिन का मुसाफिर, प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर। नहीं छूटे बिन गुरु ज्ञान रही नहीं सूझे, बिना सत्संग कुमत नहीं छूटे, बिन गुरु ज्ञान रही नहीं सूझे, रही नहीं सूझे, चेतुरे मनवा कोई नहीं साथी, चेतुरे मनवा कोई नहीं साथी, प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर, परदेसिया दो दिन का मुसाफिर, परदेसिया दो दिन का मुसाफिर, प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर। सुंदर मंदिर सुंदर मंदिर तन है नगरी, मन है मंदिर, मन है मंदिर। साहिब है जिसके मन अंदर, साहिब है जिसके मन अंदर। प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर, परदेसी यादो दिन का मुसाफिर, परदेसी यादो दिन का मुसाफिर। प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर। कुछ उपकार जगत में कर ले, कुछ अगले जन्मों को धर ले। कुछ उपकार जगत में कर ले, कुछ अगले जन्मों को धर लो, जन्मों को धर लो। कहत कबीर सुनो मेरे साहिब, कहत कबीर सुनो मेरे साहिब। प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर, परदेसी यादो दिन का मुसाफिर, परदेसी यादो दिन का मुसाफिर। प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर, प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर, प्रभु गुण गालू मेरे मुसाफिर। प्रेम से बोलिए सतगुरु कबीर साहिब की जय, साचे दरबार की जय। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो। तुम ही हो जगत के दाता, तुम ही हो जगत के दाता। तुम ही हो सत्यम, तुम ही हो नित्यम, तुम ही हो सत्यम, तुम ही हो नित्यम। तुम ही हो ब्रह्म स्वरूपा, तुम ही हो ब्रह्म स्वरूपा। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो। तुम ही हो जगत के दाता, तुम ही हो जगत के दाता। सृष्टि स्थिति लय कारण तुम ही हो, सृष्टि स्थिति लय कारण तुम ही हो। तुम ही हो अनादि रूपा, तुम ही हो अनादि रूपा। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो। तुम ही हो जगत के दाता, दयालु कबीर सतगुरु दीन दयालु कबीर सतगुरु दीजे भक्ति प्रकाशा दीजे भक्ति प्रकाशा। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो तुम ही हो जगत के दाता तुम ही हो जगत के दाता तुम ही हो जगत के दाता तुम ही हो जगत के दाता। प्रेम से बोलिए सतगुरुदेव की जय।
Thank you. That was beautiful. Very good. Welcome everyone. Today's generous sponsors are, I hope they are here, Sherry Dhanesar, Geeta and Baljit Bawa, please come. Ranu Ramraj and family.
This is a very well-known bhajan. नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे फिर पीछे पछताएगा रे फिर पीछे पछताएगा। नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे फिर पीछे पछताएगा फिर पीछे पछताएगा। नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे फिर पीछे पछताएगा रे फिर पीछे पछताएगा।
नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे फिर पीछे पछताएगा फिर पीछे पछताएगा।
तू कहता है मेरी काया तू कहता है मेरी काया काया का गुमान क्या
तू कहता है
गुमान क्या तू कहता है मेरी काया काया का गुमान क्या तू सुंदर ये तन तेरा मिट्टी में मिल जाएगा।
चांद से सुंदर ये तन तेरा मिट्टी में मिल जाएगा।
फिर पीछे पछताएगा। नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा।
फिर पीछे पछताएगा।
नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा।
फिर पीछे पछताएगा।
वहाँ से क्या तू लाया बंदे, कहाँ से क्या ले जाएगा।
वहाँ से क्या तू लाया बंदे, यहाँ से क्या तू ले जाएगा।
वहाँ से क्या तू लाया बंदे, यहाँ से क्या ले जाएगा।
वहाँ से क्या तू लाया बंदे, यहाँ से क्या ले जाएगा।
मुट्ठी बांध के आया जग में, हाथ पसारे जाएगा।
मुट्ठी बांध के आया जग में, हाथ पसारे जाएगा।
फिर पीछे पछताएगा। नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा। फिर पीछे पछताएगा। नाम हरि का
जप ले बंदे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा। फिर पीछे पछताएगा।
बालापन में खेल खाया, आई में जवान मस्त रहा। बालापन
में खेला खाया,
आई जवानी मस्त रहा। बालापन में खेला खाया, आई जवानी मस्त रहा।
बालापन में खेला खाया, आई जवानी मस्त रहा।
बूढ़ापन में रोग सताए, खाट पड़ा पछताएगा।
बूढ़ापन में रोग सताए, खाट पड़ा पछताएगा।
फिर पीछे पछताएगा। नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा। फिर पीछे पछताएगा।
नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा। फिर पीछे पछताएगा।
जपना है सो जप ले बंदे, आखिर तो मिट जाएगा।
जपना है सो जप ले बंदे, आखिर तो मिट जाएगा।
जपना है सो जप ले बंदे, आखिर सो मिट जाएगा।
जपना है सो जप ले बंदे, आखिर तो मिट जाएगा।
कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो,
कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो,
करनी का फल पाएगा। करनी का फल पाएगा। राम हरि का जप ले बंदे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा। फिर पीछे पछताएगा। नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे, फिर
पछताएगा, फिर पीछे पछताएगा।
नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा रे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा। A very special welcome to Shri Bharati ji, who is sitting in front here. Bharati ji and I studied together in Mumbai in Gurudev's last batch of students. Please meet him after the satsang and all. All right. Naam Hari ka jap le bande, my dear friend, my dear brother. You please chant the name of Hari. Then, if we don't, फिर पीछे पछताएगा, means later on we will regret. That is it. If I don't chant the name of Hari now, when I have strength, I have all my mind together and everything, and I don't chant the name of the Lord, later on we'll regret. Regret is a big thing in human beings. Huh? So we have to pay attention. नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे, तू कहता है मेरी काया. We say this is our body, my body, and we pay big attention to this body. Kaya ka guman kya? Why we have so much of pride in this body? And people who don't have pride in the body, they also go and they lift weights also to get more pride. They do. How much of this world is concentrated on this body is amazing. The world runs by body only. The moment we see another person's body only, we make impressions and all that kind of thing fast, isn't it? So we also are concerned, not only our own body, other bodies also. But anyway, this body thing, and that's why Sahib, the first line in the bhajan is about body, first verse. Chandasa sundar yetana tera. And everybody loves his own body, I tell you. Huh? When we stand in front of the mirror, we think, oh, I have a piece of the moon. Chand, the word is used there. It's so wonderful. And then he says, you think like this now, mitti mein mil jayega. It will turn into soil only one day, this body. We saw it in one of the previous days. Huh? Khak banega. It will turn to ashes in one of the previous bhajans. See, all of these bhajans are very similar. But when we have the chance now, and this is why many people don't study Kabir Sahib so much. You know why? Because he hits really hard. And the truth people don't like. So many people don't study because of that reason. वहाँ से क्या लाया बंदे? When we came into this world from the previous birth, what we brought? Nothing. यहाँ से क्या ले जाएगा? When we leave, what we will take? We will take nothing again. There's a nice story we tell in Trinidad, especially when we go to funerals. What is that? One fellow, he committed some crime, some offense. And he went to his 3 friends and he told them, one by one, first one, you please come there in the court and stand witness testimony for me in my favor. That fellow said, nothing doing. First friend, if you did the crime, you have to do the time. I'm not coming. Then he went to his second friend and asked the same thing. Then the second friend said, well, I will come to the court and I will sit in the audience. You know how you all are sitting in the audience? I will sit in that audience there. But I am not going in any witness box to tell anything. I'll give you moral support. And that third friend, when he asked, he said, look, I will come with you all the way to the court and I will stand in the witness box also. But whatever you did, I will tell that only. I'm not going to tell anything else. Only what you did I'll tell. So he said, we all have these three friends also. When we die, the first friend, he said, I am not coming to that court even. If you do the crime, you do the time. I'm not coming to the court even. Our first friend is all the things that we own in this world. And when we have to go to Smashan Ghat, all the things that we own, they will not come to Smashan Ghat. His second friend is, he will come there and he will give moral support. Means all our friends and relatives and acquaintances and all, they will come to the Smashan Ghat, but nobody is going in that fire with you. They will give moral support, or whichever type of support. And the last friend said, I will come to that court and I will tell exactly what you did. That is all our karma which we did in this lifetime. All that will go with us and it will stand a true testimony to what we did here. So we leave only with karma, nothing else. That's why I said here, Sahib is telling, what? We came with our hands like that. Muthi band ke aya jag mein, like this. When children are small, their hands are closed like this. When we are born. And then when we are leaving, it is like that. And both time empty. Both the times empty. Balapan mein khela khaya. In childhood, we played. Enjoyed, like anything. Play. Balas tavat krida saktaha. Ai javani mast raha. Tarunas tavat taruni saktaha. In youth, we had lot of pleasures in youthful age. Then, burapan mein roga sataye. And later on in life, when all the different diseases came. How we say, when you're little and people come to visit your house, right? When you're a child and people come to visit your house, hey, kitna cute hai, beta, umar kitna, what is your age? They'll ask. And then when you start going to school now, and again they visit your house, then they'll ask you, marks kitna, how much marks you got? And then later on they come to visit your house again, you're married and everything, and they ask you, bacche kitna, how many children, like that, na? And then they come after some time and they see everything is salary kitna. Later on they come and all, they ask again, no, blood pressure kitna, sugar kitna, like that. Correct or not? Life goes like that, and they keep on asking, आखिर में क्या पूछते हैं? अरे और कितना? और कितना means how much time left now? Yes. So like that, we all in the old days, we बुढ़ापन में रोग सताए, खाट पड़ा पछताएगा. We're there now on the bed. There's very little. So now we have the little chance to chant the name. Now we have the chance. Japana hai, so japale bande. Now we have the time to chant the name of Bhagwan. Then aakhir to mit jayega. In the end, we will go. All things will go away. Kehte Kabir suno bhai sadho. Karni ka phal paega. Only whatever we do now, that we will be able to carry with us. Nothing else is going with us. That is the idea. All right. Okay. Now, today's topic. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. So today's topic is Bhakti. Well, on the first day we talked about Guru. And for Kabir Sahib, there is nothing greater in this world than Guru Bhakti. And today Guru Var. So I thought I will save Bhakti for today only. Thursday is called as Guru Var. The day dedicated to Guru. And devotion to the Guru. And devotion in general. Alright, that is what we will see now. भक्ति बिना नहीं निस्तरे, लाख करे जो को।
भक्ति बिना नहीं निस्तरे, लाख कराय जो को।
भक्ति बिना नहीं निस्तरे, लाख करे जो को।
भक्ति बिना नहीं निस्तरे, लाख कराय जो को।
शब्द सने ही में रहे, घर को पहुँचे सो। शब्द सने ही में रहे, घर को पहुँचे सोए कबीरा। घर को पहुँचे सोए कबीरा, घर को पहुँचे सो। First rule, when we study the teachings of Kabir Sahib, first thing, bhakti bina nahi nistare. Without bhakti, nobody is crossing over this sansar. Sansar which I discussed before, without bhakti, nobody is crossing over this. He says, lakh kare jo koi. Do whatever karma actions, as many as we want. If you see, any noble action also we can do in any number. But that doesn't guarantee that we will cross over this samsara. He says, without bhakti, no crossing over. I'll tell you, see here. Suppose I am giving a lot of dan. I'm just giving an example. Suppose I'm giving a lot of dan. Dan I give everywhere, right? Nobody knows what is there behind my mind when I'm giving that dan. There could be a million different things in different people, isn't it? This fellow, he's afraid that he'll go to Narak. I could be afraid that I'll go to Narak, so I better give dan. So he's giving dan out of fear, not out of love. Isn't it? So now I'm giving one bhav which can be behind that, one reason which is behind that giving. Now you can think about a million reasons. That person is giving that dan. So that is a karma, something that we are doing. But no amount of karma could remove the agyan which is there inside, which is responsible for our bondage. And so no amount of karma can bring mukti. Then why he's saying bhakti? Because bhakti also cannot remove ajnana. Because the only thing, see, just like how darkness only has one antidote, that thing is called as light. In the very same way, ajnana only has one antidote. That thing is called as jnana. So Sahib is saying bhakti, without bhakti, nobody crosses over this samsara. So the idea is this: the one who has bhakti, true bhakti for Bhagavan, tesham, Bhagavan says, satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam datami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. I give them the knowledge, buddhi yogam, by which they come to me. So the one who has that devotion, Bhagavan himself will bring that knowledge to that person. Tesham evanukam partham aham ajnanajam tamah nashayami atma bhavastaha jnana deepena bhasvata. I give that light of knowledge which destroys their ignorance, and they get mukti. So with this devotion, if we can move the Lord himself to give us jnana. And now suppose I say, I want to get this jnana by myself. I want to get the knowledge by myself. I will follow the jnana marga. Well, there also you need a lot of devotion, a lot of bhakti towards the reality which you are pursuing. Look here. When you work hard in your life, you are working hard because you have love for something down the road which you are seeing, therefore you are working hard. Correct or not? Otherwise, who will work hard? Nobody will work hard. There is something down the road I love, so I am working hard for that thing. In the very same way, suppose I follow the Jnana Marg. There has to be something down the road I am pursuing all this Jnana for. There has to be something I love. So even if I say I'm going to get the Jnana all by myself, still I have to first fall in love with that Brahman. Otherwise, why I will work hard to reach that Brahman? So whichever way, Jnana Marg or Bhakti Marg, still Bhakti is required. We will not do anything without that Bhakti, that love for that. And nobody crosses over. Shabdasane hue rahe, ghar ko pahunche soy. The one who sticks to the words of the Guru, who has love for the words of the Guru and the teaching of the Guru. Shastrasya Guru Vakyasya Satya Buddhi Avadharanam. That whoever holds on very closely to the words of teachings of the Guru, which he takes from Shastras only, that person, ghar ko pahunche. So that person reaches the destiny. And by listening to the words of the Guru and all that, he will get that bhakti and he will reach that destiny. That is the idea. Right. Then two different words Sahib uses. See now the next. प्रेम बिना जो भक्ति है सो निज दंभ विचार प्रेम
बिना जो भक्ति है सो निज दंभ विचार
उदर भरन के कारण जन्म गवाए प्रेम बिना जो भक्ति है, any type of devotion that we, or any form of expression of devotion, he says, without prem, without true love, any type of expression of devotion, without true love, prema bina, he says, so nija dambha vichar, that is only hypocrisy, show off thing. And I keep telling in other places also, we have to more and more, see, even when I sing some bhajan or I sing some kirtan for the Lord or this or that, right? That time, I should not be thinking, I wonder how I sounded. I wonder what people will say. And then at the end, I'm waiting for somebody to give a compliment. Oh, you sounded really well, you know. This is what Sahib is talking about. Because that time, that expression of devotion, this expression was the singing of a bhajan, right? That expression of devotion should have been totally attended to with love and not attended to, I wonder how I'm sounding, you know, to the others and what they'll think and all. But usually, now I'll tell you, that is the difference between, in this line, the difference between devotion and performance. Performance is when you go on the stage and you perform before a big audience, and when you're finished there, everybody give a, and then you become an idol. That's called as a performance. But in here, in an ashram and in the marga, Sanatan Dharma marga, we don't have place for performance. That's what Sahib is calling as so nija dambha. Dambha. In this part, there is no place for performance. There is a place for true love. That is what he means to say. When I sing that bhajan or when I sing that whatever it is, it should be, I really have love for the Lord. Now, one more thing with that. Usually it starts off like a performance only. That is okay. That is okay, because all of us start from A, B, C, D, like that. No? Life starts like that. So we start from the rudiments, that I'm singing a bhajan in front of everybody, and what do we do at home? We practice and all that kind of thing. We keep on practicing. So when we go there, we are hoping that it turns out well. So it actually starts like a performance. But then I should use that platform or that opportunity now to slowly grow out of that thing. I am not singing any bhajan as any performance. I am singing this bhajan with love for Bhagavan, love for the humanity, love for the world, so that the world will become better, or whatever it is, like some higher motive. That is the idea. Huh? And he said, if it remains as a performance, if it is all fake thing, if it is all just, a show, then he said, Udara bharan ke kar. That is only to fill the belly. Now, performance is to fill belly or not? When I perform there, I get paid. Performance is to fill belly only. Then, janma gavaya sad. And he lost the true essence of life. Life frittered away in wasteful things. And I don't know where you stand in all of this, but I keep telling this in what we have as burgeoning societies in Suriname and Guyana and Trinidad and all that kind of thing, because the Trinidad society is only 180 years old. Bharatiya society is so many countless thousands of years old, right? So we fall prey to a lot of this thing. And it all turns out to be a performance. And worse yet, because nobody knows the meaning of what they are singing. So we fall prey quicker to this thing. So we have to pay good attention to that. Huh? Now, I'm telling because our society is involved in that. Everybody who is sitting here will have to see your own disposition. Everybody has to take teaching for his own self. Huh? Right. Very important thing. Now, here are all the various obstacles. This is number 3. All the various obstacles in Bhakti Marg. Kabir Sahib tells. Kami krodhi lalchi inte bhakti na ho.
Kami krodhi lalchi inte bhakti na hoy.
Bhakti kare koi surma jati baran kul kho.
Bhakti kare koi surma jati baran kul koi.
Kabira jati baran kul koi. Kabira jati baran kul koi. Inte bhakti na hoy. It means to say, the people who harbor these things, when we harbor these things in our heart, we could never have bhakti. You know, it is like Surya Bhagwan and Arun Dev. I told you the story. Arun Dev came to work late. Oh, I have to back up a little bit and tell you. Some people don't know who is Arun Dev. Surya Bhagwan goes on a chariot. The sun, Surya Bhagwan, he goes on a chariot and he has 7 horses. But his charioteer, his name is Arun Dev. So Arun Dev came to work late. That means the sun rose late that day as well. Anyway, Arun Dev came to work late. So Surya Bhagwan asked, why you came to work late? Oh, no, boss. I slept late. I slept late. Slept? What is sleep? Because Surya Bhagwan doesn't know what is sleep because he's... Huh? What is sleep? Oh, you don't know what is sleep? Oh, sleep is when I go and I lie down on my bed like that. Bed? What is bed? He doesn't know what is sleep, he doesn't know what is bed. Yeah. When the place gets dark, everybody go and lie down on their bed. Dark? What is dark? So many things Surya Bhagavan does not know. So Arun Dev said, I did not know that you were so ignorant. He said, you come here. I'll take you to my house and I will show you what is dark. I'll show you everything. So he took him to his house and he showed him the bed and everything. And then, what about dark? He said, yeah, I'll show you dark. You just go under my bed. You just go under my bed, you will see dark. Now what happened? When Surya Bhagavan goes under the bed, where dark will be there? There is no such thing as dark. So Surya Bhagavan could never know what is dark. So, now see how all our rishis use all of these very simple things in Nature Teacher. This one story has so much, but I am telling for another reason. I am telling Surya Bhagavan and darkness cannot coexist. I am telling for that reason. Light and darkness cannot coexist. When he goes there to see darkness, the darkness scampers away. In the very same way, what Sahib means to say here now. When I have calm, krodh, lalachi means greed. Then in the next, I have attachment to jati, baran, kula. When I have all of these things, those things and bhakti cannot coexist. That is what he means to say. Kami, krodhi, lalachi, inte bhakti na hoy. And in last pada also, bhakti karai koi surma. This is a very nice line. Only this is very interesting. In the Upanishads, it says, there, na ayam atma balahinena labhyaha. This atma will never be realized by a weak person. What we need is strength. That's why Swami Vivekananda used to say strength, 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 and more strength. Only a strong person will realize this atma, not a weak person. Here Sahib is saying same thing. Surma means a hero, veer. So, bhakti kare koi surma, one person with veeratvam, with daring and bravery, that person will actually be able to have real bhakti. You know why? Because that person will have the veeratva, the daring to remove calm, remove krodh, remove greed, and then jati, baran, kula, all caste and all creed and family and connections and people in this world don't have the strength to drop any of those things. That is what he means. We don't have the strength to drop that thing. We latch on to even the slightest little edge that we have on anybody else. It is an amazing thing. From childhood we do. I told you now, in my childhood, everybody used to be playing marbles. We play marbles. The marble is that size, right? So one day I got a marble that size, means like big one. And that day I came with a different type of stride, you know. So where that stride came from? The marble. So it only takes a little marble for us to lose our marbles. So, like that from childhood, we latch on to this thing, that thing, the other thing, and all sorts of things like that. Sahib says, once those things, bhakti and those things cannot coexist, like Surya Bhagavan and light and darkness cannot coexist. This is what he means to say. That's what, therefore, throughout the Bhagavad Gita, again and again and again, how Bhagavan Krishna talks about calm, 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 kami, krodhi. So each one of them we have to, and see, if we don't know to do each one of them, we just have to deal with first one, kami. I have to deal with calm only. see the genesis of calm, desire, and make resolution in my life that no, I'm not going to entertain this calm, this desire, so strong desire, then krodha will go away. Because krodha is caused by calm only. The genesis of krodha, anger, is calm only, desire. When there is some calm, anything that happens after that calm is trouble for the jiva. I'll show you. Desire means I have some desire, right? Once that desire arises in the heart, anything that follows that desire is trouble. I'll show you. See, suppose that desire is fulfilled. That desire is an energy inside, right? I want it, I want it, I want it. Right, don't have it, I want it. Like that. There's an energy inside. If that desire is fulfilled, that energy metamorphosizes into lobha, greed. Because when you get one, you want two. And when you get two, you want four. And it goes on and on. And I told you what in one of the previous days. I already told. Then nobody will give you $1 million and come the next day and give you another $1 million. And you say, no, bhaiya, I got 1 million already. I'm totally contented. You please keep that other $1 million. Nobody will say. So the karma, when it is fulfilled, it changes into lobha, the lalachi which is given here. Greed. Suppose it is not fulfilled. So now see, anything that happens after the karma is trouble, because greed also is not good now. So if it is fulfilled, then it changes into lobha. If it is not fulfilled, well then it changes into krodha. Oh, who is the one who prevented me from getting that thing? I will eliminate him. Because the anger comes and I wanted this and wanted that and I did not get it did not happen how I wanted it and who caused that? And then, oh, then I go into it. If it is the thing which I desired is acquired by somebody else before me, then that same desire now changes into jealousy. Oh, that fellow got it. I'm so jealous of that man, I could do anything now. He got it. If the desire is thwarted by somebody or some circumstances which are beyond our control, or like somebody reverential, like for example, I wanted something and the guru said no. Now the desire changes into depression. Oh, my life is over, I wanted that thing and Guruji said no. Because I cannot get angry with Guruji. So it changes into depression. Like that it goes on and on and on. It's going to change into something. So that kind of bhav cannot coexist with bhakti. He said that calm. And see, if we deal with that karma, the rest will be taken care of. Now, the second line is a different class of impurities. What is that? Jati, Baran, Kula, Khoi. Jati, Baran, and Kula. We have a lot of identification with these things. Behind them will be karma. You have to search for it. Because I want to be recognized. So I tell everybody I belong to this family. I want to, see, there's a want. I want to be recognized. I want to be paid attention to, like that. So that also has some calm behind it. So those type of things, see, it means I'm proving to the world that I'm weak. I have to lean on this family identification, or I have to lean on that nationality, or I have to otherwise I don't feel balanced or strong. I have to find something to lean on. I'm leaning on my caste or nationality or color or race or religion or something. I have to lean on those things. And therefore, only Surma, some hero is able to acquire bhakti. Because all of this weakness, I'll have to get rid of it. What a tremendous Sakhi Sahib has given. Huh? Now the other one is more strong. And I'm telling, in all the years of reading so many Dohas and Chaupais, I have never seen this. It's the only place I've seen. I'm not saying it may not be there. I have not read everything. When we count how much we have read, it's only this much. But I have never seen this next one anywhere except here. Sahib's work. See this. जब लग मरने से डरे तब लगी प्रेम नाही
जब लगी मरने से डरे
तब लगी प्रेमी नाही बड़ी दूर है प्रेम घर समझ ले हो जब लग मरने से डर. Now just now he was talking about all these qualities. If we have them, we can never really have bhakti, true bhakti in our heart, right? True devotion in our heart, if we have those qualities. But now see this one. If we have the fear of death, anybody who has the fear of death, he says, bari dur hai prem ghar. True bhakti is still far away for a person who has the fear of death. These two things nobody has connected with. I have not seen. If I have the fear of death, true bhakti is not possible for me. It means to say, I will only get true bhakti when that time has come, when I have given up fear of death 100%. If it is time to go, I am ready to go. One fellow praying in the temple, oh Bhagwan, please give me $1 million. When I come up there, I'll return it. He was praying like that. Bhagwan said, Beta, Bhagwan, he heard the voice now. Beta, oh, no problem. The $1 million, it is ready up here, come for it. He said, what? Got up from mandir and everything and ran away home. Because for the $1 million also, he's not ready to go. But like that, the fear of death is there. Now see, in everybody. What to talk about fear of death for oneself? When we even hear about the death of somebody else that we don't like also. What to talk about our own death? So now see, this Sakhi is the best measurement for the degree of our devotion. This thing is depressing, but it is true. The degree of our devotion, only that degree is possible, the degree to which we have given up the fear of death. So now see that thing. It means to say, so let me tell you what is the mechanism, but this requires a little bit of reflection. Please pay attention to this. If I have the fear of death, it means a number of things. One is, it means I think I am this body. Second thing, not only I think I am this body, it means I am attached to this body because I am not ready to give it up and go. And it means also that that attachment is so strong that I have conjured up in my mind that if it goes, I will be devastated, and that is what leads to the degree of fear. I will lose something really big, not any little thing, like I lose one little thing. No, I will lose something really big. And you see, I don't care about losing something small. I only care about losing something big. And the biggest thing I can lose means so much of importance is there in losing this body, losing my family, losing all, connection with everything. So much of fear is there. That type of fear will never allow bhakti to dawn in my heart. It is there and it's just that we don't see it until the occasion arises. Arjuna was a fearless battle, what do you call it? Hero, warrior, right? He was like that, fearless. But Arjuna also did not know how many things were lurking in his heart until he told Bhagavan Shri Krishna, Senayor uvayor madhye ratham sthapayanechyuta. You place his chariot right in the middle. Let me see who is on the other side. And the same heroic, most powerful Arjuna, who everybody feared just by hearing his name, he collapsed also. In the same way, inside all of us, we have an enormous fear of death. And when that enormous fear born from identification, attachment, and importance of this body, Dehatma Buddhi. So that fear of death is directly related to that. And that thing is such that it occupies the heart. And in that heart, what he means to say, bhakti is not, true bhakti is not. Oh God, Swamiji, that thing is very depressing, man. Why you have to tell like that, So what it means, first of all, what Sahib is telling is 100% true. That's first thing. Second thing, if that is the state in which I live right now, let me start working today on my identification with this body, what they call it, Dehatma Buddhi in Sanskrit. Let me start working on that thing, and let me start having Shraddha and Saburi, faith and patience and all of that sort of thing. And now I'm going to have reliance 100% on Bhagavan, and every day remind myself, if he is ready to take me, let him. Every day remind myself, in such a heart that has really resigned to the Lord, bhakti is possible to blossom. This is a tremendous thing. So now you have to give some thought. So, jab lag marne se dare, as long as there is fear of death, tab lagi premi nahi. That person can never become a real bhakta. Then, bari dur hai prem ghar. The house of love is far away. Samaj lehu mana mahi. This mind has to come to understand so many things only, then to reach that house of love, the house of devotion, bhakti, prem, whatever you want to call it, right? The mind has still far to go. It means this mind has to remove all of these type of things which we are talking about. But I am this body, and I am without this body. Or that's just first one only. I am this body. Dehatma Buddhi. Bhagavan Shankaracharya in his Vivek Churamani, so many verses upon verses upon verses about his body and how we all think we are this body. So there's a big job, big task we have to remove that. Then bhakti will take root. So now see, bhakti is connected to jnana or not? It's connected now. You see? I have to have knowledge that I am not this body. I am that which is beyond the five elements, beyond body, beyond. Mano buddhi ahankar chittani naham na cha shrotra jehve na cha ghrana netre na cha vyoma bhumir na tejo na vayu Chidanandarupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidanandarupa Shivoham 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 Sachidanandoham Shivoham 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 Sachidanandoham
Shivoham Shivoham Sachidanandoham
शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं
शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहं सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं
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 सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं.
सच्चिदानन्दोऽहं.
How many times we sing these type of things, you know? But again, we don't take it to heart, and so that great big fear of death is, if I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm not the five senses, I'm not the five elements, I'm none of those things, then why am I not ready to go then? If I'm none of these things, why am I not ready to go? Even if sometimes somebody says, you know, oh, Yamaraj, why don't you come take me? And some people, there's so much of fear there, even when we talk about that. Hey, Swamiji, please don't talk about that inauspicious thing. You please talk some, you know, like that. And one fellow, he was carrying a big bundle of wood in his head like that, you know, from the forest. He was going to sell it in the market to get a few coins to go and take care of his family. And so while going, his son was so hot and he was so hungry and tired and thirsty and everything. And he said, Bhagwan, I don't know what type of life you gave me. Look at my condition, pitiable condition. And I have to take this firewood from such a far place, take it to the market and get a few coins, take care of this family, and none of them have gratitude even. You know, what kind of life you gave me? And like that, he said, why don't Yamraj come and take me now? And he threw down that bundle of wood. Why doesn't Yamraj come and take me now itself? That same time Yamraj appeared. Yamraj came. He said, you called? That fellow, who are you? Who are you? I'm Yamraj. You called now? Yes, I called. I called to ask you to help me to put this wood on my head, you know. So the man who is in that condition also, when Yamraj comes, he says, no. And this is a true thing. Okay, so for the one who has not disidentified with the body, and so two things are to be done. See, now this has two sides. Please pay attention to this. One is, I myself have to do the reflection based on the teachings of the Vedanta and the Upanishads and the Vedas and all of that, that I am not this body, I am not the five senses, I am not the, gross body, subtle body, causal body, I am not any of these body. I have to do that type of vichar. And these are made up of the five elements, and I am not the five elements, I am the witness of all of them, like that, right? So the vichar part on this side. On this side now, what has to be done? I resign to Bhagwan. When you are ready to take me, you take me. Like that. In other words, I have to develop a healthy detachment from everything and everybody around me, so that when it is time to go, I don't care about anything. Let it be. I'm going. Like that. So two things are required. Otherwise, forget about bhakti and all that kind of thing. He continues the same type of verses. See this. प्रेम प्रेम सब कोई कहे, प्रेम न चीन्हे कोई। प्रेम प्रेम सब कोई कहे, प्रेम न चीन्हे कोई। जामारग साहिब मिले, प्रेम कहावे सो। जामारग साहिब मिले, प्रेम कहावे सोय। कबीरा sarcastic remarks he makes again. Prem, prem, sab koi kahe. Everybody is saying, I have devotion, I have devotion, I have love for the Lord. Prem na chinhai. We can just say, it is easy to say. I told you many of these verses have strong words. It is easy to say that I have love for Bhagwan. And many times, the love also get tested and we fail. I have love for Bhagwan. Ja marag Sahib mile. But true love is the love that brings me close to the Lord. True love is the love that brings me close to the Lord Himself. Prem kahawai soy. That is really true love. If I have love for the Lord, and really, I'm saying that all the time, prem, 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 sab koi kahe. If everybody go on saying, I have love for Bhagwan, I have love for Bhagwan, I have love for Bhagwan, and I have really not come closer to Bhagwan, that means what I have is not love, is something else. And really speaking, you tell now, when we go to pray to the Lord, right? Please pay attention to this. City psychology. I go in front of Bhagwan. Prabhu. Then see, nobody goes and say, I love you and nothing else, and okay, goodbye. Even when we do a puja, at the end, we ask for something also, isn't it? And when we go in front of the Lord, please let my family be good. Let my son or daughter pass their exam. Let them get a good wife or husband. And let my husband, that fellow, he still hasn't gotten rid of anger. Let him get rid of his anger. And we go on praying for this thing, that thing in front of Bhagwan, right? So now, in those type of exchanges, what exactly is important to us? Not Bhagwan. He is the delivery man. He is Amazon Prime. Because he has to deliver this thing to me and that thing to me and the other thing for free. So the thing is important, not Bhagwan. That is it. This is our devotion. This is what Sahib is talking about. That therefore the prem nachi nahi koi. We really don't know what is true love. We don't know. Because we go there with a shopping list. And many times we go there, especially if you're a Hindu. You're standing there. But your mind is on chappal outside. I left it by that door, when I go back, brand new chappal I got. I don't know. So the chappal is important. And one fellow really, when he went there, the chappal was not there. And he got really annoyed with Bhagwan. Prabhu, I don't know what to tell about you. The people call you the Lord of the whole universe. You are the Jagat Rakshak who protect this whole universe, and you could not even protect my chappal. So from outside, he came back inside to complain to Bhagwan. You could not even protect my chappal. Why you'll protect me or protect anybody in this world? When he came now to complain to Bhagwan and he came close, he realized Bhagwan also had no chappal. Why I should come and pray to you? You could not protect your own chappal, Bhagwan. What to talk about? Mind. He went away home. But anyway, in all of those things, what is important is really what we want, or what we came there for, what we came to pray for, what we desire, what we imagined and all of that thing. And Bhagwan is just the accessory to gain those things. Now that is not devotion. Even though I may say I am a devotee of Bhagwan and all, that is not devotion. See, it is said in this samsara, see how it is supposed to be. We are supposed to use every single thing at my disposal. Whatever I have at my disposal, I use this thing and use this thing and use everything at my disposal to reach Bhagwan. That is what the whole world is there for. I use this whole universe to reach the Lord. What we do? We use the Lord to reach this world. Give me this in the world, give me that in the world, give me the other thing in the world. And Bhagwan has already put a law there by which you can get this and that. The law is called law of karma. If I work for it, I will get it. He has already put the law. If we want to use Bhagwan also to reach the world, that is not the proper thing. Huh? So true love really is when I want Bhagwan and Bhagwan alone and nothing else in this world. Then only I can have true love like that. नाम रसायन प्रेम रस पीवत अधिक रसा नाम रसायन
प्रेम रस पीवत अधिक रसा
कबीर पीवन दुर्लभ मागे शीश कला
कबीर पीवन दुर्लभ
मागे शीश कलाल कबीर मागे शीश कलाल कबीर मागे शीश कलाल नाम रसायन प्रेम रस पीवत अधिक रसाल कबीर पीवन दुर्लभ है. It is very difficult to experience. Now see, I'm telling you one reason why Sahib is doing all of these things. Because even what we call as Bhakti, and you know the Bhakti tradition has a lot of, you'll see, we line up in lines to go there and make offerings, and you know that, right? We do, the Bhakti tradition has a lot of practices, and in his time also, you'll see, people go and they slaughter animals also to offer to their deities and all that kind of thing. So many practices, but he's saying, Kabir pivan durlabh hai. It means to drink of the nectar of love of the Lord is a very, very difficult thing. Because all the other practices and all the other external manifestations of bhakti, they take over, and that thing becomes more important than really having love for the Lord. And nama rasayana prema rasa. And through the name of the, and we saw this last night, through the name of the Lord, we can drink of the love of Bhagwan. That is the idea. So, what we have to do is go on chanting the name, and we can drink of. But all the expressions and things that we do, we have to make sure. Now, we're not saying don't have offerings and don't have puja and don't have nothing like that. What we are saying is, when I'm doing that, I should not see that as a transactional thing, that when I do this, Bhagwan will give me this. That is what we are saying. We should do it all. I don't know how. I am helpless, Prabhu. I don't know how else to express my love for you. So I'm doing this. That should be the bhav. Then only I can drink of the love of the Lord. As long as it is a transactional thing, well, you have converted Bhagwan into a vyapari, as a businessman. So that thing we should not do. Such a person could never drink of the love of the Lord. And here are some famous verses now. पोथी पढ़ी पढ़ी जग मुआ पंडित भयान को पोथी पढ़ी पढ़ी जग मुआ
पंडित भयान को
पोथी पढ़ी पढ़ी जग मुआ पंडित भयान को
पोथी पढ़े पढ़े जग मुआ पंडित भयान को
ढाई अक्षर प्रेम का पढ़े सो पंडित हो
ढाई अक्षर प्रेम का पढ़े सो पंडित हो
कबीरा पढ़े तो
कबीरा पढ़े
Padhi Padi Jagmua. Pothi means scripture. Pothi means Shastra. Scriptural text, right? Pothi. So, Pothi Padi Padi means he studied all scriptures. Studied like anything and memorized all of them. Then, Jagmua. Jagmua means he died. Chale gaye. From this world he left. Then, Pandit Bhaya na koi. He did not become Pandit. Pandit in Bhagavad Gita is a big word, let me tell you that. I'll tell just now. But anyway, he died, he did not become Pandit. Then what? Dhai akshar prem ka, padhe so Pandit hoy. But the other one who studied only Dhai akshar. Dhai means 2.5. 2.5 is Dhai. There is 1.5. So, he studied only 2.5 letters. What was 2.5 letters? Prem. Prem is only 2.5 letters. So he studied those 2.5 letters. And then what? Pandit, so, Pandit hoy. He became Pandit, wise. So all his scriptures he studied and he did not become Pandit. He died and left the world. And the other one who just studied 2.5 letters, he became Pandit. So this Pandit word, you will see it appearing many times in Bhagavad Gita. So as soon as Bhagavan begins his teaching in the beginning of the Gita, he uses this word also. Vashotyanam Vashochastvam ityadi. He says there, Na anushochanti panditaha. The Pandit is the person who does not weep. Why you are weeping? There should be no need for weeping. In scriptures, the only time to weep is the Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Mama gun gavat, mama gun gavat, pulak sarira, gad gad gira nayana bahira.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Syavara Ramachandra ki jai. I'm trying to explain the word Pandit. Don't get lost now. So Bhagavan Shri Krishna is saying the Pandit is the one who never weeps because he has wisdom. So the one who has wisdom, he never weeps. And there Bhagavan Shri Ram is telling, the only time we should weep is when we sing his glories. Mama guna gavata pulaka sarira. Singing his glories, the hair standing on end. And gada gada gira nayana bahanira. So the only thing worth weeping for in this world is Bhagwan. And then what we do in our life? Well, we weep for every other thing except Bhagwan. That is amazing thing. We cry for this thing and cry for that thing and cry for the other thing, and we don't know, nobody cries for Bhagwan. You see? So the wise person is the one who cries for nothing in this world. Puja Gurudev used to say a nice thing. If you look at this world with your heart, you will cry, cry, cry. And if you look at this world with your head, you will laugh like anything. So we look at the world only with our heart, and therefore we go on crying. So anyway, this person studied all scriptures, and Pandit Bhayanako did not become wise, and so he still went on weeping. The other time Bhagavan uses this, see, so what is that? He never weeps. He never weeps because he has wisdom. And he uses again 5th chapter in many places. In 5th chapter, very nicely says, Pandita Samadarshinaha Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastini Shuni Chayavasha Pakecha Pandita Samadarshinaha. He is the one who sees the one Paramatma, one Brahman existing in everything. He is called Pandit. So, such person, he does not weep. And he said, by studying all his scriptures, by studying so much of scriptures and all, this person died and never realized that and never became a Pandit. But the other fellow who studied just 2.5 letters, called as Prem, called as love. Love for unsullied, unadulterated, exclusive love. Parama Prema Rupa. That person, so Pandit ho. He discovered the wisdom. Bhagwan himself gave him that wisdom. You see? And here 2 verses, 2 versions of the same verse. I think, yeah. जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं, अब हरि है मैं नाही।
जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं, अब हरि है मैं नहीं।
प्रेम की गली अति साकरी, तामे दो न समाही। प्रेम की गली अति साकरी, तामे दो न समाही। जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं, अब हरि है मैं नाही।
जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं, अब हरि है मैं नाही।
सब अंधियारा मिट गया, जब दीपक देखा माही।
सब अंधियारा मिट गया, जब दीपक देखा
माही। जब दीपक देखा माही।
जब दीपक
देखा माही। So the first line is same in the two Sakhi. He said, जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं. When I was there, Hari was not there. अब हरि है मैं नाही. Now Hari alone is there and I am not there. Because the path of love, prema ki gali, ati sakari. The path of love is too narrow. The path of love does not have room, space for 2. The path of love only has space or room for 1. So if I am there, Hari is not there. And when Hari is there, I am not there. It means to say, in other words, now see that sounds poetic and all that kind of thing, but what it means is, as long as my individual ego is there, then there is no Hari. So I have to give up my individual ego. This is the meaning. And how I give up the individual ego? Sabha and dhyara mit gaya, when all the ignorance. Because it is ignorance which is sustaining, this is the last line, ignorance which is sustaining and retaining and perpetuating the existence of an individual ego. It is ignorance which is perpetuating that. When pure knowledge is there, then I realize there is no such thing as individual ego. There is only one Paramatma uniformly existing in the entire universe. One reality uniformly existing in the whole universe. There is no individual ego. That individual ego, like every other thing, is made up of nothing but Sat, Chit, Anand. So it is the dissipation of that individual ego, or the melting away of the individual ego in the background knowledge of one essence pervading the whole universe. That is like a cube of ice in the ocean realizing I am thinking myself to be cube, I have 6 sides, I have sharp edges, and I am hard, and all of that. But really, my nature is H2O. And all the surrounding water is also H2O. So that is andhyara mit gaya. All the darkness of ignorance has gone away. Jab deepak dekhya mahi, means to say, when the light of knowledge is illumined. When the light of knowledge comes, all the darkness, they go away like that. The last one speaks about the same individual ego, not finally, again. Bhakti dura vara sakara rai dash ve bhai.
Bhakti dwara sakara rai dashavan bhai.
मन तो मंगल हो रहा कैसे आवे जाए. मन तो मंगल हो रहा कैसे आवे जाए. कैसे आवे जाए. कैसे आवे जाए. Bhakti dwara sankara, the door to enter bhakti, the doorway to enter into bhakti is very narrow. Very narrow doorway. Bhakti dwara sankara, very narrow. How narrow? Rai dashave bhai. Rai is a mustard seed. You know the mustard seed? And you divide the mustard seed into 10. And one part you take, dashave, out 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. That is how wide the door of bhakti is. Like 1/10 of a mustard seed. Of course, all poetic language and all that kind of thing. So narrow is the door of bhakti. Man to mangal hoy raha. And our mind is a mad elephant. Our mind means individual ego is a mad elephant, intoxicated. Now see the size of the elephant. And our ego, in other words, the size of the elephant. And the door of bhakti, like this, like 1/10 of a mustard seed. Kaise aave jaye? How I will enter the door of bhakti until I give up this mad elephant of the ego? This is what he means. Until I give up the mad elephant of the ego, I will never be able to enter the door of bhakti. What strong words, huh? So now, I mean, I have to work on so many things. And see all the things we're talking, calm, krodh, lobh, all the other things. They are the fellows that go on feeding this ego. All these things go on feeding, and then jati, pati, kula, dharma, ityadi, all so many things. All of them feed the ego, feed. So this ego has become like a big mad elephant. So to enter the door of bhakti is very difficult. Then what? The saving thing in all of this, she told yesterday, and which in one of the verses he told today, also go on holding on to the name of the Lord and go on chanting his name. Nice, best place to start. Okay, now I'll stop and then we'll see from tomorrow on. We'll go and continue. So today's topic, Bhakti.
Hari Om. Thank you, Swamiji, for taking us on the path of bhakti today, and combined with the first 3 days, we're beginning to learn about prem and bhakti. Just a couple of quick announcements, just reminders. The Swamiji will be in Scarborough Saturday morning 10 to 12. So if you like to attend, there are some of these flyers outside. The topic is cultivating Vedantic values in an age of instant gratification. So please do try to attend. And Saturday evening is the last day of Yajna. And the other announcement is Swami Ishwarananda is coming here for 2 days only, August 16th and 17th. So please save the date. Thank you. And now we'll have Aarti, Swamiji.
I'll ask Sri Ravi Bharati ji to bring his blessings to everybody who is here. You all may not be knowing him. He lives in Trinidad, but we studied together in our Mumbai ashram in 1991 to 1993 Vedanta course. So those of you who would have traveled to Mumbai those days, you would have seen him. If you can please bring blessings to everybody.
हरि ओम। पूजनीय स्वामी प्रकाशानंद जी, मेरे छोटे गुरु भाई हैं। क्यों तो हम लंबे हैं, वो तो छोटे हैं ना, इसलिए तो छोटे। In the presence of light, darkness has no existence. In the presence of knowledge, ignorance has no existence. In the presence of bhakti or prema, hatred has no existence. My question to you, how many of you all have prema or bhakti for Ishvara? Raise your hands. How many of you all have prema or bhakti for Ishvara? Please raise your hands. Some are not sure whether they... If we say that we have love for Ishvara, why do I hate my boss? Why do I hate my sasurji or my saas? Think about it. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. हरि ओम.
Hari Om. His remarks are sarcastic, just like Sahib, you know. Very good. Okay. Thank you, भैया. आरती के लिए सब खड़े हो जाएंगे. We also want to say a very special thank you to Jagesh Sarji and members from the Kabir Pant Association, Dharam Patni and all of them. आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की दिव्य रूप मूर्ति करुणा की, आरती सद्गुरु की।
चरणों में उनके शांति समाए, शरणागत की भ्रांति मिटाए,
गीता को गाया, धर्म सनातन फिर से जगाया, शुद्ध नीति प्रीति शंकर की, आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की, आरती सद्गुरु की। सिद्ध बारी की तपोभूमि में नित्य विराजे गुरु हमारे, भक्त हृदय आनंद स्रोत की, आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु गुरुदेव ओम
गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम बोले सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय कबीर साहिब की जय श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महा